continue on with more Pokemon Scarlet, where we are halfway through the League 4. We just found out that Larry, the 5th gym leader, also happens to be the 3rd Elite Four member. Which is interesting, because I wasn't expecting that. Not expecting that at all. Made it this far. Serves a member of the Elite Four too, yes. Unfortunately for me. This is the first time that this has happened as well. At my gym I use normal type Pokemon since I feel I have a lot in common with me. But, well, the boss told me to use a different type here. So if you have any complaints, please take them up with Romero. I don't know why it's lagging in this particular spot. Anyway, time to get to work. Hopefully it doesn't continue lagging like this from the game, but for some reason it's lagging in this area. Right. Tropius? Really? Playing out with a Tropius? Well, I'll be trying my hand with flying type Pokemon this time. Alright, well, we have, for some reason it's lagging here in this particular part. I don't know why. Staraptor. So it's all flying types. I don't think I have anything good against flying types. I'll just go focusing on damage. I do like that, like, in this area, all the Elite Four members, like, stick around and, they just stick around. Altaria. Interesting, you're using Tropius and Altaria. Sure, we'll swap out, we'll do battle with Altaria versus Altaria then. This team is interesting. I mean, it's flying types, that's why, but, makes sense. Oricorio. I think that's that third Pokemon, the dancing one. I think that's the dancing one, actually. Yeah, we'll attempt to beat the Elite Four, and the champion. Oh, it's actually not Oricorio. That was why I was getting. I was thinking it was something else. Yeah, we'll attempt to beat the Elite Four and the champion, and then I guess we'll figure out how much. So I'm not sure. Usually, after you beat the Elite Four in the games, the credits roll, but I don't know if that's going to be the same case here or not. So complete the Elite Four, and then you're using Flamigo this time. I'm trying to think fighting. I mean, I have just do Flamigo versus Flamigo then, I guess. As I was saying, we have to beat the 2 Elite Four members, and then I guess we have to do the champion. I don't know if the credits roll at that point. Even stronger than before. Guess I don't get a break today. Oh, actually, I should have swapped to. Wait a second. I should have swapped to. He's gonna go pure flying. Actually, I completely forgot about that. I was supposed to. He's gonna go completely flying. It's better for me to swap into Quarkle Ball, actually. Reason because I can use. Should have had close. I should have. I can use close combat on. Because I can use close combat on the thing. Just messing up my suit a bit. Just trying to get some wind at our backs. I completely forgot about the terrestrializer thing. I was supposed to do that. Hopefully it doesn't kill my alcohol. I was supposed to keep. I forgot about the terrestrialize. Hopefully, I want you to stay on your toes because I'm about to scatter you to the wind. Yeah, he's gonna probably kill us here. Extra damage. Alright, my mistake. I should have swapped Flamigo into, I should have swapped into Quackleval first. Let me just, I'll heal my, that was my mistake that I did. I was supposed to swap it into. I was supposed to swap it in so that I could use close combat, but I forgot about the. He's just gonna kill his Flamingo anyway, because. I doubt Brave Bird's gonna be enough to kill my. In one shot. Wait, close combat's not very effective? Oh wait, flying. Flying. That's right, flying's against fighting. Sorry, I made a mistake. Fine, yeah, well, I would have had to appeal quite a while anyway. So. Completely forgot about that, actually. Oh, again! Hopefully, I only just started. Never missed much. Apart from me making the mistake of thinking that fighting type beat flying types for some reason. Well, at this point it doesn't matter. Heal my stuff when I come back in the thing. Alright, Larry's defeated. Beat Larry, and let's see who the next person is. Alright, I'll revive Altera and I'll heal everything up before I start. Blood took the wind from under our wings. 25. We get so much money because of the amulet coin. A lot stronger than I recall. No matter like Primera likes you. Now then, suppose the final member of the Elite Four is X. Okay, I don't think we've met this person yet. Actually, no, we have. Sorry, we have. Yeah, because we already. Yeah, we have. Next one's Hassel. Yeah, so that means we met every Elite Four member. Technically, I didn't know that Larry was an Elite Four member until it was happened. So, next person's Hassel. Actually, we haven't fought them yet. Your turn, Hassel. So. The game kind of tells you who the Elite Four are. Now, where could he be? I don't think he heard you, Larry. Come on in, Hassel. Larry, you may need to speak up just a little bit more. Hassel? Oh, it's because he just speaks in the same... Hassel, you're up next. It's because he just speaks in the same tone. Speaks in the same tone as, thing. Wait, there's someone behind him, I thought. Did I see something behind? Oh, it's the key. Hello there, Nathan. It delights me to see you here. As for you, Larry, I see you made Rika do the shouting again. Okay, I need to save my... I need to... not save, I need to heal my area. Made a couple of mistakes. Just sort this out and see how we go. I always put Flamigo at the front because I have any other coin, just to get that out of the way. I don't know what type of Pokemon Hassel uses, but it's because I'm absolutely certain you would make it to me eventually. And spreads truly do grow without speed, yes. I never for a moment imagined we would be facing each other again so far. The only thing I think he'll use is Garchomp, because he had a Gibble. Now, a teacher's duty is to guide students and aid their growth. But I think I shall forget my role as a teacher for a moment. Actually, no, he's Dragon. He's Dragon because, he's Dragon because of the thing with the, his family. And we're on my might for the sole purpose of defeating you, the whole family thing. I'm Hassel, the Dragon Guardian of the final fortress of the Elite Test. I had to learn firsthand how the fiery breath of ferocious battle feels. Yeah, he was the, I forgot that he had that family thing. Show me everything you've got. She'll face you with my full strength. Yeah, he definitely has a Gibble. I don't know what types these are. I'm just gonna assume they're all dragons, so I'm gonna use Altaria then. So you'd have to have a Garchomp here. That's what will make the most sense. You'd have at least a Garchomp. Good thing we have like leftovers in Altaria, but his Noivern's gonna be faster than us. That's fine. This Pokemon are like in the 60s, where apart from my Quabble, which is like level 95, everything else that we have is in the 60s. Varying ranges. Flapple, wait a second, that's the Appleton, I'm just gonna keep it in because I'm pretty sure it's Dragon. Alright, let's see. Yeah, that's the Dragon one. I'm used to the other one, Appleton. Appleton, I think is the name of the other one. I'm gonna keep using Moon Blast because I assume it's weak too. I'm gonna have to heal my... Should have probably healed Altaria before I started. Actually, this is Grass Flying. I have plenty of revive, so it's fine. It doesn't seem to be lagging as much now, so that's good. Hang on a second, I've got to, my salmon in on my end again. Just gotta quickly close down. Game. Back up. Always happens around the, I don't know why it always happens around this one. There we go. Back to normal. 15 minutes this time. Usually it's like around the 10-15 minute mark. All these Pokemon I'm assuming are dragons, so... That did not do anything. That might not be dragon. So it just did normal damage then. I need to get need to revive Altaria again, just in case something happens. I wasn't expecting Thunderbolt, but... Okay, well, there's no point in me using Altaria because it didn't do all the damage that I wanted it to do. Okay, this has Thunderbolt, I'm gonna have to get rid of it. I'm gonna have to get rid of it because it's just gonna keep attacking, doing lots of damage to the... Okay, maybe... Electric Poison? Probably be Garchomp. You've still got a couple of Pokemon left. Haxorus? Actually, we can keep this. I think Haxorus is ground type, so we can keep should be able to keep Pokeball in for this. Actually. Oh, it's not. And what is... I thought it was ground. So I forgot that I got Tatsugiri as well. Dragon Pulse. Forgot about that. I know it's Dragon, but I thought Water was good against it. Hopefully this doesn't kill Altaria, otherwise I'll just swap Tatsugiri. Alright, my Altaria is doing what? He only has 2 Pokemon left, which I'm pretty sure the last one's Garchomp. But with Garchomp I have flying types as well, so that means that like I won't necessarily need... Okay, all these things are getting one shot. Also running low on revives, so I'm gonna need to... I'm pretty sure Altaria should be able to outspeed Haxorus. Or not. Or not. Alright. Everything's one-shotting it. He's gonna use Garchomp next. I think Garchomp was ground. That's Poison Dragon. I am running low on 5 items. So at least here, I think with Garchomp, I should be able to... Oh, it's poison, so... I think I can swap out to another typing. I'm pretty sure... Yeah, poison's good against fighting, I think. No, back Scarlet. I was expecting Garchomp. So he's gonna swap that to pure... Dragon type. I don't know if I have anything for Dragon right now that isn't dead. He's gonna swap with the Dragon at this point. So you probably should just... A little more until you pass, don't let up. Alright, I'm gonna have to heal my Pokemon after this. So he's gonna turn this into Dragon, so this gives me a chance to... do something. It's gonna be pure Dragon, so... Hello, Great Dragon, take a Terra Jewel as your crown. Right. Well, this battle's not too difficult, but it's not too... either. It's just, I just don't have a lot of coverage for Dragon is all. I do have coverage, it's just those Pokemon died. No point letting this Dragon. Behold the power to overwhelm everything. Alright. What's it gonna use? Why did that remind me of Godzilla? That reminded me of Godzilla. Hopefully I can out speed it. If I can't, I'm just gonna end the fight. Otherwise I'm gonna be wasting the fights. Oh, it's almost dead, so I nearly one-shot it. Shouldn't matter what we use here. I'll revive everything after the fight. Prepare for the champion. Well, at least the champions team, usually the way the champions work is they have a varied team, so at least that means that I could have a chance with all this stuff. I wasn't expecting Garchomp though. No Garchomp though. Mighty Dragon has been felled. Really did it. Oh wow. Oh, she starts crying again. Wonderful. I'm just so proud of you. Oh, don't cry, Grandpa Hassel. There, oh, okay. Okay, so... Interesting. So, I don't know if they're actually related, but they could be if she's mentioning this. Sorry about all this, Nathan. The old man can get like that sometimes. So what if I do? I'm just so overwhelmed. Guess I've got to do the talking. Anyway, your result for the elite test of the champion assessment is... pass, no doubt about it. Tougher than steel. Yep. Larry just has... you did so beautifully. Congratulations. I'd say you're good to go, but there's actually just a wee bit more to the champion assessment. This will be your final trial. See the door back there? Fearless Commander, the final opponent you'll face for your test, is waiting beyond it. She was so amazing, she was able to strong-arm all of us into joining the Elite Four. You won't find a mightier champion. So I think you'll be fine, kiddo. You beat me after all. I'll patch up your team on the house so don't lose. Okay, good. You don't have to waste any items. I was prepared to use items here. Really love your Pokemon, mister. I'll cheer for you as hard as I can. Well, even a baby dragon can breathe fire. Whoa, guess you got over your sobs, huh? You can do this. We all know you can. Now go, young Nathan. Your hands may be small, but let them seize a great victory. Okay. Luck. What else are they gonna say? Alright, Nathan chose to fight the century. I'll probably make a save before this. Good luck on the final test. Final plan is terribly strong, but then, so you banish your fear with a calm mind. You will surely see the top. Okay, everything's fully healed. I'm just gonna make a save here. Should be fine. You ready to face the final test of the champion assessments? Yes. I'm guessing we're fighting Gita. Is it gonna be that of Ramona? Because, if Gita put them all together, it would make sense for it to be her, but then Ramona is the waypoint, so... Okay, this reminds me very... It's Gita. This reminds me very much of the, thing from Sword and Shield, actually. Welcome, Nathan. It's a great joy that you have managed to make it all the way to the pinnacle of the Pokemon League. Final test is a battle against me, the top champion. Pass, all you need to do is win. Before we get started, I should apologize for one thing. You see, I have a trait that some might say is inappropriate for the League chairwoman. I'm utterly incapable of holding back when it comes to Pokemon battles. Maybe that's why nobody's passed this test recently. It's a bit of a problem, to be honest. You might manage something wonderful like Champion Nomona did. So you're ready for your final test. I want to see the true measure of your talent. Right? What type of team would you... Usually I heard that champions teams are mixed. And not a specific type. Top champion... You know, that's Psychic. I hope you can defeat me and become a champion yourself. Yes, that was the correct decision in this situation. Please continue. Good goats. No, that should be fine. King Gambit. I don't know what this is. I'm just gonna swap to Purple just in case it's... I have no... I've never seen this Pokemon before. That looks like it's an evolved form of Borneo. Sharp, I should say. Cool looking Pokemon, though. Veluza. That's actually fish. Now we can kick this one. Wait, oh, it's not effective to that? Oh, okay, I can... Sorry, I should have used Flamigo, I didn't realize, I thought it was steel something, but, I thought it was like steel water or something, water steel or something like that. What's the matter? You don't want to let yourself something so insignificant plus you. I see how this... You can make this go faster, yeah. If I knew that, I didn't know what Faluza's typing was. Like, I fought one before, but I couldn't remember. Well. Really? Looks like that too. Oh, not too worried at the moment, only because I have a few things left that I can do. If I need to use a revive, I can always do so. Avalog, that's ice, so we swap to she only has one more Pokemon left, but what typing would you Terastallize to? That's the thing. So I might just need to. She hasn't done that yet. I'm assuming she's going to Terastallize. Or more. I have no clue what this Pokemon is. She's going to change it to something though. Don't think you one just yet. And I'm surprised no Garchomp in this. I'm surprised no one used Garchomp at all in the game. I don't know what this Pokemon is. I'm just going to assume that I can use. I'm going to swap it to something. I feel like guys all trainers, Glomoro. Okay, what Terastallized type are you swapping to? Rock? Fine by me, I used close combat. I used close combat this turn, so it's about to do, like, more damage. Thank you for that, like, fight's over. Alright, fight's over. Go beyond my imagination so easily. 29,000 money. I mean, granted it's the Elite Four, so more like 14,000 or whatever it was. But such overwhelming power, such amazing skill. I'm also curious who has the third starter. Since Paldea has gained another wonderful train to be proud of. Congratulations, my honor to call you champion, mate. Congratulations is right. Now I can really say you're good to go. Did it, mister? Congratulations. Oh, this is amazing. I can't hold it in anymore. Crying again. Pokemon trainers are the treasure of Paldea. And amid that treasure, champions are the jewels that shine brightest. Champion Nathan, it's now your duty to set an example for all of the trainers of Paldea. Now allow me to walk you to the back of the entrance. I'm certain you'll find a familiar face awaiting you. I'm assuming it's going to be Nomona because that is the marker. But why is she there? In time? Oh, it's actually... Sorry, she's taking us out. Wait, so we don't do the whole registration of our Pokemon? We don't do the whole... It's how just by looking at you, you did it right. Became a champion? Yes. You all along. We're both from La Primera when you cleared the Elite test. Man, Nathan, I'm a champion, and now you're a champion. which means we're true equals, you and me, both champion-ranked trainers. This is amazing. Now that you've made it here, I've got one more thing to say. Let's you and me be best rivals for life. Sure, like, yes. Oh my, Alright, you know what rivals do? Battle their absolute hearts out. Hit you with everything this time. You ready? Do wait a moment, Champion Nemona. What's the matter, Primera? Champion assessment has only just ended. I believe a rest is in order for Champion Nathan, Flamigo, and the others. Champions must be understanding toward their opponents. Right. So there's no registration for the thing with the credits and all that stuff. That's a little bit disappointing. There I go, getting overexcited again. Sorry, Nathan Flamigo. Also must ask, is roadside really the setting you two want for your first battles, your equals and rivals? Now that you mention it, that's a good point. In that case, can we use one of the Pokemon League battle calls? Sure, there's somewhere more fitting, a place of special meaning for the two of you, perhaps. Special meaning, huh? Let me see. Anywhere leap to mind? I mean, it wouldn't be the Treasure Eatery. I guess it would have been Mesa Goza. The only reason I say Mesa Goza is because, unless I mean like, oh, we go and take it back to where we first fought, but I don't remember going behind her house. Mesa Goza? Mesa Goza, oh, good call. The place where we set out on our journey. Reminds me. Remember back when Dr. Clavel explained the treasure hunt? You know how he told us to go in search of our own treasure? Well, I know what treasure I got out of all this. I found a true rival. Someone who can stand up to me and full capabilities. That's right, I mean you. I'm so glad I got to meet you, Nathan. Anyway, that being said, I'll be waiting for you at the battle court in Mesa Goza's Central Plaza. See you there. I just assumed that would have been the place where it was going to be. 52 share is palpable, even a bit enviable, to be honest. I'm known as La Primera, but even when facing me in the final test of her champion assessment, Champion Nemona didn't reveal her full might. In you, I suspect she has found someone she can battle without holding anything back. Right? Interesting. No, I'm... Alright, Also, she didn't even heal my Pokemon, which is weird. Alright, well, we beat the champion assessment. That's a little awkward that just ended like that. Guess we can do the next thing now? Here a gimme goal as well. A little bit weird. Alright. Let's, pretty sure the next thing is, like, there's a few things we can do. Alright, let's have a look at the order that they're saying, because, I'm guessing I'm supposed to wait to fight Nemona, because it's like we just beat her, and we still have the other two things to do, so, I guess I'll go and do the Clavel thing then. I've gotta go to Clive, where he is. I feel like, because they're saying Nemona is stronger than the Pokemon League, which is fine. However, because she's saying that, it also makes me think that, like, we have to do the other things first. So we'll go and do, sort out the, Cassiopeia stuff right now. We'll do that, and then we will, pretty sure I already have champion. I think I need to just head back to, let's just head back to, and also if we clear out the thing with Clavel, it means that I can, go in and get that bonus for the, I can go ahead and get that bonus for the, I can get the bonus from getting the 200 Pokemon. Hang on, sorry, I thought I just saw something there. I think there was something right there. I'll go back in. So we'll deal with, I guess we'll do Cassiopeia next. The Clavel's right there, so I think I have to do something for that first. At least that way we can clear out the... Pretty sure I thought I saw something. Yeah, that's correct. I saw a Gimmickle. Alright, we'll clear out and finish this thing off here next. Also now I've got to also now avoid Nemona because both things right there. If I get too close, I'm afraid that it might start up the thing. If it does, I need to make sure that because I know that this is going to start up something, I'd better just save before I do this. When I tried approaching the area, it wouldn't let me do what I wanted to do. What's up, Nathan? I just keep insisting that it's Director Clive, because we know who it is. Oh, come on, the name's Clive, remember? Actually, no, it's time for me to bring this little performance to an end. Let me to reveal my true identity. I just love how he does the Yakuza thing. I do apologize for deceiving you with my disguise. In truth, the boy you knew as Clive is none other than the director of the Naruto Academy. I mean, it's the Clive. Well, of course, I knew that from the start. Like, no way. I already knew that. What? But my disguise was perfect. No, it wasn't. Although now that I think about it, I did neglect to keep up my youthful act on a few occasions. That must have been what gave me away. No, well, yes. Regardless, there's still one more astonishing truth I must reveal to you. The true identity of Cassiopeia, the big boss of Team Star, was me all along. Why? Okay, the reason why I don't buy this as being the truth is because if this was a story relation, you would not be playing this music. This music is not the music you would play for that kind of thing. I would say that's impossible. Honest to goodness, when you heard Cassiopeia over the phone, that was actually a pre-recorded voice. I pulled it off using, you know, one of those high-tech gizmos. Oh yes, it was very clever. So, Master Nathan, now you know I'm the big boss. That means there is just one thing left to do. Face me in one final showdown to decide it all. This does not feel like a reveal whatsoever. This, I have to say, this is very poorly, like, arranged. This doesn't feel epic or anything at all. I am Cassiopeia of Team Star. With this battle, I will finally bring Operation Starfall to an end. Sure. At least the battle music is more fitting, but still. Let me go with this. It's fine. A Bomber Snow, we can swap in, off of that. Yeah, I know what you said, but it's like, this also doesn't feel like it's a... This also does not feel like it's the final boss. Like, when he revealed that Cassiopeia was himself, the battle music for it, the music with it was just too simple. Like, you don't do that for a villain reveal. Like, it's not him. Like, you know. Especially since he was he was also hesitant. Like, he couldn't explain, like, he was like, oh, I used a voice changing technology with, it's like he didn't know what to say. So he's not Cassiopeia. He's as much Cassiopeia as Clive wasn't Director Clapper the whole time. Like, Gyarados, Water, Dragon Move. It just doesn't feel right for it to be him. Okay, I feel. Really? Stone Age of all things? Actually, I don't have. Probably actually should have just had Fury instead, but it's fine. I mean, we're gonna find out who the actual Cassiopeia is after this, I'm sure. With you guys, I've got some Ghost. Sure. We'll find out who the real Cassiopeia is, I'm sure, after this. I'm hoping that I can access the Academy after this, so I can get the advantage that I got for the 200 Pokemon Court. I don't know what that was supposed to do. It's like a thanks to the attack, special attack go off, it drops defense and. Okay. Let me go to some more wake up. I just like how, I was in the menu, ready to switch my Pokemon out, and it told me that, close combat was effective, and then when I swap it in, it tells me that it has no effect. So it's like, why did it even bother telling me that in the first place? It should have just said it. This fighting type moves don't affect ghost types. And yet, for some reason in the menu before, it said that it was effective. Meowscarada. Okay, this explains it. So, I guess that makes sense actually, because he kept he kept the third starter. Alright, well we can't beat that with Quark Mobile because it's gonna be Grass Dark, I think. Grass something. Alright, so we'll have to use this. Actually, I should have swapped in to Flamigo. Fine though. At least they explain where the other starter went. I think that I Cassiopeia would be back into a corner like this. Yeah. Alright, he's gonna terrestrialize it, I'm guessing, but that means I'm just gonna do more damage. Thunder Punch, huh? Alright, I wasn't expecting that. Probably should have used Aero Ice first, actually. I would have at least gone first, but I don't think that matters. Right, Level's defeated. Hopefully we get a heal after this. Strong have grown. So notice he has all Premier Balls as his stuff as well. Oh now, Master Nathan seems to have grown quite splendidly over the course of the treasure hunt. Here once again I must apologize. I'm not actually Cassiopeia. Well, gee, who would have thought? Who would have thought? Though Clive and myself being the same person was no lie, mind you. Cassiopeia's true identity remains hidden. But I believe I can hazard a guess as to who they may be. That is why I sought to spare you from having to confront them in battle. Their sorrows shouldn't be yours to bear. However, Cassiopeia has settled on a course of action and is determined to see it through. Do not imagine any ordinary student could hope to stand against them and win. So I challenge you to a battle to test your skill. If you had lost, it would have fallen to me to bring down Cassiopeia. Such was my resolve. But it turns out you are as strong as you are kind. If anyone has a chance at saving that poor child, it's surely you. As an educator, it shames me to burden one of my students with such a task. But please defeat Cassiopeia. Take on the big boss of Team Star and win. Leave it to me. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. I leave this in your hands. You there, what do you think you're doing? Ah, Miss Time, a pleasure to see you. It's no pleasure at all, Mr. Clapple. I come here to investigate reports of an illicit battle on school grounds, and what do I find? Why, the director of the academy himself, facing off against one of our students, no less. I didn't realize it was against the rules to battle against people in the school? That's a bit weird, considering it's a school about Pokemon. What were you thinking? I don't know if I could just explain. You see, it's a rather sad tale. Oh, spare me. Your excuse is weak worse than a Stunky's behind. A Stunky's behind? Remember, the big boss asked us to meet them in the schoolyard after dark. Counting on you. You'll write a letter of apology to the students and faculty at once. I'll be reporting this to the chairwoman of the school board, make no mistake. Good gracious, no, anything but that. I implore you. I wonder if I can fast forward time. Or is it... Alright, I want to go inside anyway. I need to go inside to get the other stuff done. I might be able to... Maybe I have to visit him to be able to do the penny thing. I have to go inside anyway for the... Gotta go inside to, I don't think there's any more classes, but I have to go and get the reward for... Gotta go in and get the reward for catching 200. I've got a few other people I gotta talk to here now. I can't do anything with you yet because I need to think. With you I can talk to though. What are we gonna get for the 200? Well, hello Nathan. See, you've already registered 200 species of Pokemon to your Pokedex for me. Wow, Pokemon from the mountains? Pokemon from the sea? Wait, what? No way. Have you even found Pokemon in a place like this? Sorry about that, I got a little excited there. My Pokemon research is moving along super duper splendidly thanks to you. Here, take this, consider it my way of saying thanks. 20 quick balls, okay, that's really good. What if I Pokemon catching professional, Nathan? That we can buy quick balls, but getting them for free is good. Saves us money. For your next goal, it's finally time to go for a completed Pokedex. Okay, so 400 is the confirmed amount for... 400 Pokemon is the confirmed amount for the Pokedex. I'm guessing he gives us the Shiny Charm after that. I think for the DLC, 210 Pokemon are returning, from what I can remember seeing. It's not an easy feat, but I'm sure you can do it. Keep tossing those Pokeballs and don't give up. I'm not even sure how far I am compared to the end, actually. I'll check. How far away are we from... How far away am I from completing... We're at 245 actually, so still got a long way to go. Still got a long way to go. But we'll eventually get there. Of course, once we finish all the storylines and all the stuff, when we get to the credits and stuff, that will be like the end of the story stuff that we have to do. But then at that point, all the extra content that I'm doing after that will be me going around and completing the Pokedex. Me going around and completing the Pokedex as best as I can, catching everything, and then hopefully in the next couple of days, sometime in the next couple of days, I will, yeah, so that is the Sharper Ball. But we still haven't got, I have to go back and get that Pawniard. I think I found the Pawniard area, but I didn't catch one because I went too far and went away. So I think the way that it works is, going to... I'm going to, get the Pokemon traded. I'm gonna get the Pokemon traded, at some point, the ones that I need. And then once we finish all the story and it just gets to the extra stuff, it's going around catching all the Pokemon, doing everything I need to do. And, hopefully we'll have the game finished. Actually no, we don't have the Sweet Herb Mystica yet. I don't think I have any. Right, that's why I was supposed to go to him. I have to go to him later. I made a mistake. I was supposed to. I want to check. We can't do anything with Miss Rayfort yet or him yet because we don't have what we need. I'm assuming that we have to go to the director for. Assuming we have to go to the director to do the thing for the next thing, so I'm going to leave that till last. Right. Hey there, come on in. Everyone's welcome to the nurse's office. Oh, Nathan, I'm glad you're here. I have some good news. You're not going to believe this, but... passed the health teacher certification exam. Congratulations. Thank you so much. So you're pushing yourself real hard with the treasure hunt, and that really inspired me. course, most of the credit for my success goes to my own hard work, though. Thanks for giving me the push I needed to try again, Nathan. 10 max revives, that would have been useful before. But they tell me there's no room to add new classes this year. I guess I'll keep beating this Miriam for a bit. I wonder if this is a tease for the DLC, like if there's gonna be a extra classes potentially, and then she ends up getting like her own class as part of the DLC. That would be interesting. Just you wait though, I'll be standing in front of a class at this academy. No. Then I'll teach you all you need to know about health. But I'll make a great teacher. I can't wait to see you in my class. So okay, now we have a close one. Oh. I think the only thing left is direct Cladle. I'm gonna save just in case we have to go and, I'm gonna save just in case we have to go straight into the fight. Assuming we go and talk to Clavel in here, and he will initiate the... I think Clavel's the next thing, right? Actually, no. Actually, I'm just looking at this now. It's actually not. We don't do Cassiopeia yet. We do Cassiopeia after Arvin, so go and... Yeah. So then that does make sense, because it's... Actually, yeah. Let's go and do Arvin then. And then we'll come back and do Cassiopeia. I'm only going up based on levels. I want to try and progress. I don't want to go and fight everything too strong and then fight weaker stuff. I'd rather go and do the game in a certain way. While I was walking then. Where is she located on the map? She's right there. I need to avoid the central square then. And we need to go back to... We need to go here. I think the way to... Okay, the way to the thing is straightforward. So just make sure to avoid... I need to make sure to avoid the middle of the academy. I don't want to trigger the... So she's there. I want to make sure I avoid the... I can somehow avoid getting down there. I'll save the game just in case, because if I trigger the fight against her, if I trigger the fight against her, I'd rather just wait. Okay, I actually just straight up can't go into the... They can't go into the center. But I need to work around. I need to go around it. So we'll deal with Arvin's thing, and then we'll go to Cassiopeia. Like how it switched the thing. I think I can hit around. No, oh, I can't even hit around. I can't even go around the way that I want to go, because, none of these paths lead to the way that I'm supposed to go. I'll have to go around the other way here. So that entire, how do I put it, like when I step down, I think this like whole entire center court area here, like it's just gonna block me off, so, need to find a separate way to get through. I don't like that, in the sense of, like, blocking the entire area, like, at least allow me to, like, go up to her and talk to her instead. I think I've not been down this way in a long time. Guess it doesn't matter which way we go. We better go this way. Not been to have not returned to this area in a long time. Might be something new that we haven't I can't remember if I caught Pachirisu actually. Oh, I did. Okay. All these five won't be weak, but I'm not intending on battling them anyway. I just. When I get to Arvin. I think the rep here we already got. No, there was no rep here. We need. I need another one of these because I need to trade it with someone in one of the other cities actually for a normal route. Can't remember which area it was. But I do need to try. I do need a second one of these. Someone was offering to trade their Wooper for another one, so I need another one of those to get the other version of Wooper. Considering it's a lighthouse, I'll just make a save here because we're about to fight Arvin. Assuming that's what's happened all the other times. We've gone and done a bunch of stuff. Seriously, you beat me here? Well, this is the lab. I used to come here to play all the time when I was a kid. Could be a good reason for us calling us here like this. Let's find out. Everyone always says she's some kind of genius. Absolutely brilliant as a Pokemon professor. My mom, that is. Let me tell you, as a parent, she's the worst. All she ever does is work. She never comes home. I don't have a single memory of her ever even playing with me, her own kid. My boss tip's the only one who was there for me, always. Anyway, it's open now. Go on then. Just want to get this over with. Same time? These could really use voicing. I know Pokemon games haven't typically had voicing, but it's like you seriously couldn't have done some of these things with voicing. Need your help. And also the other problem is like if miss thing apparently the deepest point of area is 0 in the Great Crater Paldea. I've been researching the unique Pokemon here for a long time. Asking the two of you to lend a hand to carry out the final step of the Great Professor Cider's glorious research. Why is she talking in she's talking as if... Because she is the professor. She is Professor Cider. Why is she talking as if... she's talking in the third person or first... I can't remember which one. She's not talking like a normal person. Final step. There's something we need first. Something that can be found within that lab. What we need is the Scarlet book. I remember them mentioning this in the... they mentioned this in the... history lesson. Wait, do you mean this book? Oh, so you took it from the lab, did you, Arvin? This expedites things. Bring the Scarlet book to the deepest depths, Area 0. Promise that it will be an experience worth treasuring if you come. I must note, however, that Area 0 is both home to vicious Pokemon and outfitted with powerful cybernetic security systems. Interesting. Seems to me that you might struggle if the two of you were to enter alone. Okay. You may take the time to gather some reliable allies before you come, if you feel the need. They're waiting for you in the deepest part of Area 0 whenever you arrive. Okay. So I guess that's... So we're finally heading to Area 0. Place is bad news. It's down in Area 0 that Mabostif got wounded in the first place. Down in the great crater of Paldea. In all honesty, I'd be perfectly happy to never see that place again. Are you gonna go? Of course I'm gonna go. I want to find out what's going on with the professor and why there's cybernetic security systems that we might have to face down there. Suppose you did ask. Don't just stand by and watch a friend while a friend heads off into danger on his own. That's another thing also, like I know people were mixed on Team Yell. My issue here is like you don't fight Team Star unless they're at the bases. I would have liked to have had like a bigger presence, like to see that like Team Star was spreading across the area, but kind of wasn't. So I guess I'm going to. And you didn't. I like the idea of fighting the grunts and admins and stuff. Besides, I'd love to give Mum a piece of my mind. Alright then, Nathan, outside. We're gonna have a Pokemon battle to see if you're really ready to head into Area 0 or not. Mostly to see if I'm ready or not. Let's go. Okay, so this makes sense at least. This is why. Alright, we have to battle Arvin. No items in here, no, nothing. Okay, let's go and fight Arvin. And then we'll go back and do Cassiopeia. So it's pretty much going to be Arvin, then Cassiopeia, then Nemona, and then Area 0. And then at that point, I think I've done everything storyline-wise. The game. I'm trying to click on Arvin, but I keep clicking on Mustard. And the Hoppips ran over. That's interesting that happened. Please, let me talk to Arvin. Alright, you ready for a battle? Yes. Good. Excellent, you're ready too, right, Busted? Oh, he's ready to... Yep, the boss says it's ready. Well, the boss lives back at... Okay, yeah, I can see why you would be worried. But my buddy here is bursting with energy. You'd never know he was so weak just a little while ago. Don't leave me alone, always whining at me. Wanting to battle you and your Pokemon. At least he's in good health again, because it's been so long I nearly forgot, but he always did love to battle. Even if he always lost to that student council girl, the battle fanatic one. Ah, the Mona. He always used to lose to her. Anyway, my point is there's no need to worry. For a brand new Arvin and Mabostiff, we're feeling audacious, or maybe herbaceous. Let me give you a taste of what we can do. We beat him before, like, I think this is the first time we fought him in a long time. Okay. Pokemon that I met during our hunt for the mystical stars, everyone. Ah, I just realized, so, okay, so every Pokemon that he used against us, every Pokemon that he used on our side, battling for the Titans, he's going to use all of them plus Mabostiff. That makes sense. Toad's Crawl, I think I should be fine. I can't remember what it's weak to. Oh, it's weak to flying. In that case... I wish it would, when you go switch the Pokemon during battle and it had the thing, it would let you see like what the weaknesses were potentially, because that's a problem here. Like I couldn't remember what all certain types are. Garnicle, I think that's the Knuckle stack, so we can use Baxel there. The Minecraft, it reminds me of something out of Minecraft. Like... Scavillion, that's a... That's the one that's the two-headed, like the two-headed, what's the name thing? Like Roselia, except with its heads being the two colors instead of... Yeah, the bell peppers. I was trying to say. Cloister, that's water psychic. Maybe I should have swapped something. Wait, what? Oh, is it? Maybe it's not. Why is that? Just now. It's fine. Good. Look, we're good. On a big boss. We're gonna heal our Pokemon anyway. Hey, oh, unless it's Water Rock. That's what it is. It's Water Rock. I think. And my boss deck, we can use fighting on it. She's going to terrestrialize to something. I think my boss is a normal type, so that should still... Yeah, this should still kill it. Still about your full coverage with the blow up. Time to terrestrialize my boss deck. Wait a second, which type is that? I don't know what that typing is, like... Is that dark? I'd have to see what my boss's typing was. I've never seen that one before in terrestrialized form. Just as far as I can remember. So close, my boss tip, so close. But Nathan, thanks little buddy. The strength of someone who could take down those Titan Pokemon, huh? Yeah, much as I hate to admit it, I do think we're gonna need some more support. Pokemon areas here are super strong, and there are all sort of weird machines there too. Hang on just 1 second, I need to go and fix something in my other computer. For some reason, like, something has popped up and I need to fix it for a second. I thought my computer was going to, it looked like I thought my computer was going to, like, shut off or something, but it was just a thing for the security. Pokemon areas here are super strong, and there are all sorts of weird machines there, too. What do they mean by the weird machines, I wonder? I'd say we need at least 2 more people. Somebody with some champion rank level skills, and somebody who can deal with crazy tech. Oh! Wait a second. So, how do I put this? Area 0, we're gonna have to go there to the thing, and we can't go alone because it's too difficult because there's lots of powerful Pokemon there. And it's us and Arvin going. He's looking for someone with champion rank level skills, which doesn't include us, so the only people that we know of that have champion level skills are Jeter and Demona. And someone who can deal with crazy tech. Which makes me think that... Are we going to somehow recruit Cassiopeia for this trek? Because then that would mean we would have 4 people, and then they would all fight with us when we go and do the battles? The whole thing battles? That sounds like it would be really a cool idea if they do it like that. Okay, yeah, well, actually no, because, yeah. We can do say Nemona. Student council girl? Yeah, she'd be perfect for the job, but I doubt she'd give us the time of day unless one of us was on her level, as in champion rank level. Well, we've got to do what we've got to do. Whoever you think could be a help, just try getting in good with them. See if we can't get a team together, get in touch if we make progress, I'll do this. Okay, so he's basically saying, like, we're gonna do Area 0. Path of Legends is completed. Finish off Path of Legends. Okay, I get it now. So essentially what's happening is, to be able to do Area 0, we need 4 people. Because there's tough Pokemon there, along with, like, all these security systems. And they mentioned, like, oh, hey, we need us two, plus a champion rank trainer, which is Momona, and then someone who's good with tech, which is Penny. So that means, I'm guessing, so the game, depending on where you're up to, the game essentially basically spoils the, because we know that we have to fight Momona at the end, but it's like, the fact that they mentioned Penny here, it's like, okay, well, I guess that means that Penny has to be Cassiopeia, because, the Arvin mentions Penny, and we have to complete, since we got a completion there, and it's like, oh, we have to get contact with them, so it's like, the last person we have to face to complete the pathway has to be those, so, if the game didn't already tell you, let you know that it was Penny, it's already done so. Ah, I see there's Pokemon hanging on the trees now. Alright, well, now that we know this, and the game essentially may as well have spoiled it anyway, because if it wasn't already obvious after a certain time, like, we're going to fight Cassiopeia, who, we need to recruit, by the sounds of it. Alright, so we're gonna go do that, then we, go and fight Nemona. We're gonna do Cassiopeia, and then Nemona. And then we will, I guess be set for Area 0? That sounds like what we have to do next, but we can't go. There's no marker on the map that suggests that we can go and do anything like that, so... Alright, let's wrap up these storylines then. I want to avoid... I need to make sure that I avoid, Center. I want to do Cassiopeia first. So we'll do Cassiopeia first, then we'll go and do Nemona, and then I think we should be set for the... which I'm guessing is, what I was expecting, how it's like, oh, we're gonna, all of us will go into Area 0 as a team. Is there a way to get up these? I should have actually gone down. Trying to find a way back up without going to the center. It's right here. I just need to find a way to bypass the center of the area to make sure that I don't fight Nemona until after we've done this. Alright, let's go and give it the bubble. Also, I'm guessing that her team, because I see her carrying the EV backpack, that just makes me think she get in a fight with the evolutions. Alright, let's see how it goes. Thank you for the visit, Master Nathan. A good friend of mine has been telling me of your recent exploits. I mean Clive? We already know, though. Leave their identity to your imagination, but now, lest I forget there's another matter I would very much like your opinion. Do you know what manner of gentleman's hairstyle is considered cool? As it were, among the youth these days? Cool haircut amongst the youth. Giant pompadours? No. Long locks? Bowl cuts? Short styles or two block cuts? Well, pompadours no, bowl cuts no. Two block cuts, I don't even know what that is. Pompadour, bowl locks no. Sure. What would be considered in as a hairstyle? I really don't know. I assume like long locks. Oh, is that so? Because I've indeed seen some of the Academy's male students sporting such a style. Could it be then that the pompadour has already had its day in the sun? That's why I would consider a change of wig. Ah, that is to say, never mind. Thank you for your insight, Master Nathan. It was most enlightening. You feel trusted by director. Oh, so this is a storyline thing, not a. I was expecting. I was expecting a. I'm trying to trigger the appear thing. Oh, I guess I'll leave and come back. Gotta try and fight Penny. I've got to, I think, advance the time. So nothing's happening when I go here, so... Alright. I like how they're not even subtle. Like, I was trying to figure out where I had to go, so I had to ask. I have no idea. Because it didn't even show me, like, what I had to do. Oh, actually, no, he did. I think he did. Yeah. I must have just completely missed it. Clavel must have told us to go to a certain area. I didn't go there. Alright, well, I don't know why she's hiding. You know who it is. Thanks for coming. And we know who it is, like... Must be quite a shock for you. No, not really. We're being spoiled by the game, we're being spoiled by the game spoiled us, you spoiled us. Big boss, it's appeared they were both me all along. And I saw you make quick work of those Team Star lackeys outside school that time. The idea of Operation Starfall suddenly came to me. My skills let me get hold of as much LP as I want, so I decided to use that to tempt you into helping me out. After the operation started, I kept an eye on you as a member of the supply unit. That explains... Remember what uh, Miss Destra said, the gym teacher, she said like, oh, there's another way to get it via hacking, so she also was giving clues away too. After the operation started, I kept an eye on you as a member of the supply unit. Had you battle the bosses on my behalf, all for the goal, beating me and putting an end to Team Star Wars abroad. Still, there's part of me that wants Team Star to live on. I can't just roll over and let you win without putting up a fight. So, final showdown, are you ready? Yes. Thanks. Okay. Why is Clyde back again? Sorry to keep you. A letter of apology Miss Time had me. I mean, preparations took longer than expected. That voice. Are you Clyde? Hey, so it was you after. No, I mean, is that you, Cassiopeia? In the flesh. I have a task for you, Clyde, if you accept it. I want you to record what happens next so I can send the video to Team Star. They can see the outcome of this battle for themselves. Okay, will do. Alright, so I'm pretty sure she's gonna fight us with the evil form. It's easy to... Let me introduce myself properly. I'm the big boss of Team Star. The name's Cassiopeia. No, Penny. Now bow down before the overwhelming might of Team Star's founder. I won't hold back in this battle. Stay true to Team Stars. The music here is probably not as good as Team Stars thing, but it's probably a remix, that's why. squelch on your battle skills at all. Once Terrestrialize, shine bright like the starry sky and become like a good free thing. My BB power will crush him to stardust. It's all over now. 30,000 money. Finally, are the guys done. For a second, I thought they were going to be like watching the stands or something. Right, it's going to explain the entire history of Team Star, I guess. We're done here. I think we should call it quits. Hold up, are you saying we should break up the team? You gotta be joking. Got carried away with Operation Star. Everything's gotten out of hand. Yeah, well, that's what happens when you round up a bunch of bullies in the courtyard, make a show of learning some manners. We didn't even fight them in the end. We didn't do anything wrong. Indeed. Merely did we declare our intention to battle tooth and nail should the villains persist in their tyrannous oppression. It was a bloodless victory, we assure you. Yeah, they didn't even send out their Pokemon, they just blubbered and apologized a whole lot. Their outfits must have spooked them good. The bullies made a huge stink about what went down, and then they all ended up leaving the academy. Our plan backfired epically. There's no way we're getting off scot-free. Guess you're right, this little stunt might have put us up the creek. I'll fix this mess on my end, just leave it to me. What are you saying? I'm the one who started Team Star, I dragged you all into this. So I'll take responsibility for everything. Oh, noble and kind big boss, you cannot... Now that the bullies are gone, you guys should start going to school again. Oh yeah, what about you? I can't go back. Why? There's no reason for you to stay shut in your room anymore, right? All I can say to you guys is thanks. Even though we never met in person, you were also kind to me. Stop right there, BB. Why are you talking like we'll never speak again? Need to go take care of something. Prithee speak to us. What is thine intent? Hey, big boss, answer us. Oh, she was right outside. Bye-bye, guys. Thanks for everything. Thanks for everything, Nathan. And you too, Clive. But I could see this through to the end. Guess it's it for Team Star. And me too. Hold that thought, Miss, Penny. I'd like to check something with you first. Check what? Why resort to something like Operation Starfall if you're the big boss of Team Star? Wasn't there any other way to handle this? I tried telling the bosses that we were done once before, but they still didn't quit. Why not simply order them to? A code states that no one in the team has the right to order people around. I could ask them all to do stuff, but I could never order them. Back to the code once again. Bosses must take them very seriously. They did. That's why I knew I could use it to force Team Star to disband. Because the bosses would do anything the code required of them, even leave the team. Yes, and according to the code, they had to accept any challenge made to them. That's the idea for Operation Starfall. Cassiopeia, let me ask you one last thing. What does Team Star... No, what do your friends in the team mean to you? They're my greatest treasure. Splendid. Thank you for apprising me of the situation, Miss Penny. Now, young lady, there's something I should very much like to discuss with you. Hey, quit it with the old geezer act, Clive. You're creeping me out. Indeed, well then. Before we talk further, let me reveal to you my own secret identity. Please don't act like you're surprised. Oh my god. Director Clavel? Just as Cassiopeia was your orders, guys, the boy you knew as Clive was mine. I mean, it was a poor job, because I knew it was you for the stuff. But why? He needed a way to talk to Team Star on equal terms. Students do tend to shy from speaking their minds to their teachers, after all. Much more so when faced with the director of the academy. Yeah, but where do I even start? Wasn't the outfit a bit much? I also have some big feelings about that wig. Well, that's quite enough out of that for now. Everyone, why don't you come on out? Alright, here comes Team Star. Are they all in their uniforms and stuff now? Nope. Okay, I was expecting them to be in school uniform. Go, big boss. No, long time no see. Momo. More like long time no meet, right? I mean, we only found out your real name just now. Hell, you mean I didn't meet her at all? Verily is like long hidden cat and sense of sight for sore eyes, my lady. Atticus. So, I heard your real name's Penny. How have you been this whole time? Audie. Found you at last. You've no idea how worried with me. Eri. So, they never met her at all? Okay, gang, on the count of 3, 1, 2... Hasta la vista, Cassiopeia. And hello, Penny. That was nice. Now then, Miss Penny, and each of you young bosses as well. On behalf of the Academy, I have something I would like to say to Team Star. Is he going to expel everybody? That would be hilarious if we just did it. You all have my sincerest apologies. Come again? As director of the Academy, I let you down. My handling of your situation was a dismal failure. I still don't... I mean, why? You all told me about your reasons for forming Team Star and about your subsequent actions. This is my first stage as director. All I've ever experienced at the Academy is an environment blessedly free from bullying. Apparently that was the case in real life, right? But I know now this piece was built on the backs of your hurt and anger, and of course, your immense courage in putting things to right. And so I'll get straight to the conclusion. Academy's order for Team Star to disband and my threat to expel those who do not obey are hereby revoked. Does that mean what I think it means? Indeed, Team Star can continue to exist, should that be your wish. Ooh, Penny, isn't this great? Now we can all stay together. Oh, mine heart is giddy with glee. But I betrayed all of you. You mean Operation Starfall? George Clavel told us all about it. As far as we heard, you only went through with it to save us from getting expelled. You were just worried about us, right? Not like we'd ever check the team just because someone told us to, after all. Ain't our style. I can't even begin to imagine how you must have feared for us, Lady Penny. Sorry for making you worry, BB. We're all okay now. But even so... Hold on, everyone, I have more to say. Members said the requirement for Team Star to disband has been revoked. However, there are still some unsettled matters to discuss. Allow me to provide a few examples. Your protracted truancy, your brazen customization of school uniforms, your unauthorized usage of academy equipment, your reckless modification and jeopardous driving of Pokemon-powered vehicles. Need I go on? Your flagrant disregard for school rules cannot simply be overlooked. Are they going to get expelled now for this? Or detention forever? Thus, as punishment, you will all be required to engage in community service. Of course. Community service? Yes, specifically I will be asking you to manage the STCs. Is it the Student Teacher Council? That stands for the Star Training Centers. They should be facilities for cultivating Pokemon trainers' talents, planned for the Academy to found them in collaboration with the Pokemon team. The idea came to me when I saw Master Nathan battling his way through your bases. Base's construction, as well as the battle tactics employed by the students of Team Star, are remarkably unique and creative. We ask that you continue your team activities, but henceforth as STC staff members, using your former bases as training facilities. I wonder if this means that they're going to get rebuilt in the DLC. That would be interesting, because like they've already set up a couple of things that they could do for the DLC. They could do something new with this, and they could also do something new with the what was the other thing I mentioned about the Nurse Miriam becoming a teacher? There's some of it. Does anyone have any concerns? No, it sounds like fun, so I don't see how this would be anything but a win-win. Might be a weird thing to say, since the STCs are supposed to be a punishment and all, but you should totally join in too, Penny. It's true, we would most happily have you at our sides, my lady. Go to school together too, that way if anything happens, we'll be there to protect you. We're already talking about how great it would be to have both Team Star and school in our lives. It'd be a great sweet deal for us. So what do you say? Guys, Nathan, what do you think? I think it sounds great. But I just... Don't you give a response right this moment, Miss Penny. Do take some time to decide. For now, at least, I think our little group should go their separate ways. To say you should break up Team Star, after all, I simply meant it is time to leave. Master Nathan, please stop by my office later if you would. Alright, so he's probably going to give us a legion item, like what? No, we're actually in our house. Right, we'll go and water Clavel, finish off the storyline. News change. It said come to the office for something, so we'll go there and see if there's anything there. It's come by, so it should be there. There is. Ah, here you are, Master Nathan. I'd like to thank you for all your hard work in resolving the situation with Team Star. Not for you, I suspect I would have done the team a grievous injustice in my choice of punishment for their actions. You have my sincere gratitude. Who is it? It's Penny. Miss Penny, do come in. Hello, Director. About the STCs, I'd like them to work on them together with the rest of Team Star. Wonderful news, thank you very much for your favourable response. But I should be punished more heavily than the others, I think. Why so? Because of Operation Starfall? No, not that. Because of the other really bad thing I did. What would that be? You know, the LP I gave you both in exchange for helping me with Operation Starfall. Got hold of it sort of illegally by hacking the Pokemon League's LP management system. Ah, I see. That is quite the revelation. I don't think such thing was even possible in the first place. Wasn't all that hard. I mean, I'm really sorry and I won't do it again. The matter is rather out of my jurisdiction, I'm afraid. I will have to consult Miss Jeter, the Pokemon League chairwoman, on how best to proceed. I figured as much. I do apologize, Master Nathan, but I will have to ask you to give us some privacy. Wait. Okay, I guess, do I revisit Clapper's office again? Let's go visit him again and see if there's something's changed. Okay, that felt like it wasn't resolved. If you need help with any school-related matters, I should be happy to lend an ear. No, we don't go back to him. Okay, he didn't give me anything. I guess I'll head to the entrance hall and, leave. Maybe I have to leave the academy first. Because, I'm assuming we're supposed to get Penny recruited or something. Based on what Arvin said, so maybe I have to actually leave the actual academy. Okay, I had to leave the academy. Penny? Something I want to talk to you about. You come meet me in front of the school stairs, you know, the way we first met. I'm waiting. Yes? Where is she located? Because, she's located... Okay, she's on the way to Nemona, so I can see her before I see Nemona. Alright, this is... Hasta la vista! 6 of us thought up that catchphrase back when we created the team. It's so cringy, it's perfect, you know? Anyway, about the LP thing, I thought I was going down big time for hacking the league point system. They let me off easy. What happened? Pokemon League said they'd waive my debt if I do some volunteer engineering for them. They even asked me to come work for them after I graduated, if you can believe it. Dr. Clavel and that Jeter lady kept complimenting me like a weird amount. Apparently I have outstanding talent or something. Sorry for calling you out here to meet like this. It's not so great with people face to face. Never seem to find the right words, but... Thank you so much. Save Team Star and my friends along with it. I know words won't ever do enough to properly thank you for all you've done, so... Draco Medieval. Sure you'll put this to good use. One more thing. To repay the debt I owe you, if you ever think of a way I can do that, just let me know. I'm great with machines and hacking and stuff. Great, this is where it's gonna... We can get her to recruit her for the team. The next time, I'll be one helping you, Nathan. So, I'm guessing that Area Zero is gonna act very similar to, like, the Terrestrial thing where everyone fights together. So I do like that they've done that, where it's like, I think this is the first Pokemon game where everyone's come together and be seeing you then, that's lovely stuff. I think Sword and Shield kind of did that, with everyone helping with the thing and that, but here it's like we're gonna work as a team. Alright, Starfall Street then. So we only have the Victory Road to complete, which is like right down. I assume we don't have to talk to her again. I assume I don't have to talk to her again because it said something about seeing her again, but it's like we didn't need to see Alvin for it again. So, alright, I guess we just have to I guess we just go and talk to, yeah, that's GG on the Team Star thing now. But we still got the Nemona thing to do, and then we have, things, so we'll go ahead and, I think my Pokemon are... I'm just about to check to see if my Pokemon are healed or not. I think they are. Alright, any second now. So... There you are, Nathan. We're on the end point. Ready for a battle between champions. All these folks here seem ready to watch. Word got around, I guess. Some of the... Every single person gathered here. This could be voiced. Why couldn't this be voiced? I'm the most excited by a mile. They could have voiced this section. Hey, everyone's watching. All the sages said Larry's off to work though. Larry can't watch. It's my all-out power. This is your strength and fruition. Let's see who comes out on top. Alright, let's I wonder how far through Area 0 we can potentially get if we can. Alright, Nimona is next. So we're fighting her champion team, which is looks like it's gonna be the same team that she uses every other time. Finally, the thing I've waited all this time for, time to begin our greatest battle of all. You couldn't understand why the little girl was an Elite Four member? I don't know how that happened either. I always... Because she called Hassel her grandpa, but I don't know if that meant that they were related, or if it meant that... If it just meant... I'm not sure how she actually got to be a member, so... I think I helped teach you type matchups, and now you're using them to put the hurt on me. I guess the only explanation for why the little girl would be an Elite Four member would be, that she was like a child prodigy. So if you've seen in other animes or other things, she might just be so good at she might be just so good at Pokemon battling that it's like they couldn't... That's the only explanation. I thought at first it might have been like, oh, she knew someone that was related to the thing, but it could just be it's probably just a... Because think about it, how do you become a member of the Elite Four? You become a member of the Elite Four by, presumably battling enough to think, because I have to organize the order, right? So obviously Lance in Gen 1. Lance in Gen 1 was the Elite Four member for... Lance was the Elite Four member, the final that you fought in Gen 1. And then for the next game, he was the champion. But I think the explanation for why that was the case was because no one at that point in time had beaten Lance. So when Gary beat Lance, Gary became the first champion. And then, at least of that iteration. And then by you beating Gary, then you become... by beating Gary, you become the champion. And then in Gen 2, Lance is the champion because the people who beat him were no longer... The people who beat him were no longer around, so he just took up the mantle of the champion because, well, two people beat Lance, so the idea would be, okay, well, if two people beat Lance, he's like the person who determines whether you're the champion. Why do I stream in such a dark place? Well, this is, first of all, it's, like, what? 4:30, like 4:30 in the afternoon for where I am. So that's one reason. And night, night is approaching faster. Two, this is the This is like the study of the house, study area of the house. Also, because of the way that because of the way today is also a today is also been a dark. It's also a critical moment that goes. It's also winter. It's winter here. It's winter here right now because I'm from Australia, so it's winter at the moment. And with it being winter, it's a lot dark. It gets darker a lot faster because of it being winter. Much. 12 p.m. Yeah, so you're not that far off from me. It's 4:30 p.m. for me. Pull down to this Mars Pokemon. I'm gonna fight it out. Yep. But it's not that I intentionally stream in a dark place. It's just shine blazingly bright, my great treasure. Okay, you're from India. Yeah. I don't intend to stream in a dark spot. It's dark because for one, it's winter. It's nearing nighttime, and because of the way daylight savings works, it's like it's gonna be nighttime an hour sooner. And also, like the only light source that I have in this room is a skylight that's like right above my head here, and I've got the light turned on. So if I turn the light off, if the light gets turned off, this is what it normally looks like with no. This is what it would look like with me without the light on. And then turn the light back on, so there. So, but obviously, if it's during like the daytime, like morning, like 12 o'clock or something like that, if the sun's out, it's pretty sunny. So, did it? This is legit incredible. You're the strongest out there, Nathan. And you knocked me flat, and I was giving you absolutely everything I had. See, this could all just be voiced. Oh man, Pokemon battling, am I right? So much better, so much more fun than I ever even knew. Nemona equals Goku? Thank you for that incredible... Nemona's not quite Goku. Let's give ourselves a minute and have a quick break. She doesn't quite have the Ultra Instinct yet. Which Pokemon should I bring out this time? Decisions. She doesn't have the Ultra Instinct yet, unfortunately. Also, we never lost at all to Nemona when we fought her, so her potential is yeah, that's true. They all want to fight all the time, constantly. Then again, that's the way the Saiyans work. Even if it's to their detriment, they always want to fight. Yo, Arvin here. Oh, down, boy. Don't jump up like that. It seems like hearing your voice has all my boss if you're all worked up, Nathan. But that's not why I called. Nearly forgot. You remember what we talked about before? About going to Area 0. Yes I do. Of course you do, you little know-it-all. Got a mind like a steel trap, eh? Well, all the effort you've been putting in around Paldea has really helped you make a name for yourself. Put up some goodwill, that's for sure. So I've been able to secure 2 allies who want to go to Area 0 with us. That should have us ready to tackle anything. So now, we've all just got to get here. First step will be gathering at Area 0. I'll be ready and waiting at the 0 gate. I'll send you the location of your phone too. Don't leave me hanging. I think the 0 gate was near Medali. It was near Medali because I remember there was an area that it was like you see the giant crater and then there's like an area in Medali where you see like a little like what's the same thing? Okay, because I have not been there yet. Okay. We'll be waiting. So we have all of the main storylines are done. I guess you could say, yeah, she's always wanting to fight. That also makes her. That's also a great flaw. Meet Arvin at the Zero Gate, and we go in together. Alright, Zero Gate's located in Medali, so make your way back to Medali. Take the trip there. That way I can go and get some other stuff as well. Time for the best story and music, huh? Do I agree with that? Well, obviously I haven't seen it yet, so I'm not gonna know, but, in terms of music, the, the best music I think so far is the, once the Team Star music starts going, when you fight the Team Star members, that's really good. Thank you again for your outstanding work on Operation Starfall. I can't tell you how relieved I am that we were able to help Miss Penny as we did. I know she is exceedingly grateful to you for your part in all this. I have one more thing to ask of you, though the request is admittedly of a delicate nature. Do you think you can continue being good friends with Miss Penny as you have thus far? Sure. Don't see any problem with that. I must say, I truly am glad to have you as one of my students at the Academy. I believe you've more than earned the small token of my appreciation. A big nugget. This is one thing to also consider. I've only found 2 nuggets in the whole. This is the second nugget I've obtained in the whole game. Well, as far as what I can tell. Hope that you always stay just as wonderful as you are now, Master Nathan. Close bond. I think that's everyone's close bonds apart from the home ec teacher and the history teacher. Those will be post game. But I've enjoyed the story so far. I mean, Victory Road doesn't really have a story because it's just going around battling the gyms. Path of Legends, it had a good story as well. It was fine, and Starfall Street was fine as well. My issue is like because it's a Pokemon game. I guess so. That's what makes sense. But like to only have found 2 nuggets. Yeah, to only have found 2 nuggets. I think I found one in a random thing, so they must just be really hard to find nowadays. Then again, when you beat the thing, they hand out star pieces and things like it's candy, so. I guess going back to the Nemona and Goku thing, it's like, well, yeah, it is true. Like, she I think it's because she's so excited. I think it's because she's so excited that she finally has someone who's an equal to her, because she beat Gita, and the way that Gita was explaining, it was like, oh, like, she didn't even go all out on me, like, as if to say, like, I did my best and I still couldn't beat her, she was still too good. And Nemona's like, oh, I finally found a rival to be able to match wits against, so well, if we were gonna be battling a professor, it wouldn't be them, it would be Sada, because we've got, the layout looks really good. I'm glad that you like it. If you type in !art, actually, if you type in !art in the description, sorry, in the chat, you can get a link to who made my layout, as well as some other things that they are working on. Yeah, it'll be Sada. Churro, I think, is the name of the. Churro is the name of the other professor, so it'll be Sada this time, not Churro. Yeah, I'll do it. It's art. Hang on a second. Let's just check if this works. Exclamation mark art. Good. There you go. That's the person who made the, they made the stream layout, and I'm gonna try and implement this for other games in the future when I play them. Just obviously not with the Pokemon stuff in it, but I want to keep how it looks. Yeah, I didn't make this art. As much as I would like to claim and say I'm the layout, that I made the layout, I did not. In fact, if you've seen my old, if you want to see what my old layout of this looks like, I can quickly like go onto it for a second. Like, let's just swap over to what I made before I got this changed. Yeah, here you go. Here is what my first layout looked like before I got it changed. It's not great, but it worked, but it's obviously not as good as it's not as good as this. It looks so much better like this. So that's why I just got it changed, and I'm gonna try and use this for other games in the future. This just means that I can use this particular... It just means that if I'm ever doing Pokemon games in the future, let's say a new Pokemon game comes out, or the DLC. If the DLC comes out, what I'll do is I'll probably just get the, I'll still probably, all I have to change is the logo and maybe the background. Because I feel like keeping the Victory Road thing there is going to be fine, but it depends on what is going to happen in. It depends on what's going to happen in the actual game. It depends on what's happening in the actual game. So the reason I have it like this is because I wanted a. So it works out for other Pokemon players. So if let's say Gen 5, if Gen 5 remakes come out, it means that I can, the Gen 5 remakes, I just change the logo, I change the background, and then instead of having the stuff above the webcam, it would just be the 8 gym badges, probably. And then all I would do is just move the chat up and move my webcam up, but everything else works the way that it does. What games do I play? I don't really have a particular genre that I play. I do have a list of... Okay, so best way to look at what I will be playing in the future... on my channel, I have in my About section, I have a list of games. A list of games of stuff that's coming out that I will be purchasing, and a list of games of stuff that I have currently. So I play all sorts of stuff. On the Switch, I'm mainly focusing on Pokemon. I've still got Theater Rhythm to play. I've got the Kirby. I have the Kirby. I've got the Kirby. Return to Dreamland remake. Still gotta play. I mostly play on PS4. But if you're curious as to what sorts of games I yeah, there's a lot of games there, but that's what I at some point in time I intend to get through them all. And by streaming, at least it gives me a reason to try and get through them, so... Lots of games, but gotta keep in mind, like, some of them are from, like, a long time ago. Ark Survival Evolved? That's multiplayer, I believe. No, I probably wouldn't be playing that, because, I don't have PlayStation Plus, and I don't intend to pay for it. I'm not paying, I don't want to be paying, like, monthly fees, yearly fees for online content when I'm barely even doing that in the first place. The closest thing that I would ever do for that, actually, well, Overwatch 2 is on my list. Overwatch 2 is on my list. Overwatch 2 is on my list, but that's free, so I don't have to worry about it. Also, I guess the other reason why I don't play multiplayer games a whole lot is, I like to have how do I, like, how do I find a finality to it? Because I like to I like games to have finality. Like, I want to be able to say, hey, I finished this game, or hey, we got 100% in this game, or I did this, or whatever. But when it comes to, like, a multiplayer experience, one, I'm usually not very good at multiplayer games. Two, I usually like to play by myself and take my own time with stuff. If I do end up doing, like, some sort of multiplayer content, I mean, like, Overwatch 2 is technically multiplayer. So that would count. Also, if Mario Party, if they release more Mario Party games, I can do co-op on those. I believe I can do co-op on those, and maybe I could do a thing where I face. Maybe I could do a thing where I face, like, duels and stuff in it. I don't know. I can do that as well. But when it comes to, like, shooters and stuff, I'm not usually very good at those. I'm not usually very good at them. I like to watch other people play them, but I'm not usually good at them myself. Electric type. Also, I gotta make sure I use the thing. Hey, subscribe to my YouTube? Thank you for that. Because I'm still, on the most basic. Because I'm still on the most basic, account on Twitch, that means that, my videos are gonna get deleted off the channel, like, after 7 days, so, all of my past streams, every single stream I've ever done, is up on my YouTube channel. So, that means that, there's no way to miss those. There's no way to miss anything that goes up on there. I just thought that would be the best way to get... That would be the best way to help, make sure that people don't miss anything. And on my YouTube, I will be... I am trying to make original content. I will be doing... I've got a segment that I'm making where I'm going to review games that I've got the Platinum trophies for. The one I'm currently working on right now is The Quarry, which is, it's going to be like an hour-long video. But the other ones should be much shorter. I'm going to do stuff for Switch as well. But it just takes a lot of time. It takes a lot of time, but eventually I will make original content for YouTube. I have a little bit more time to work on it now because I've been scheduling these streams a little bit better. Yeah, I do look forward to making more and more content. I just want to make sure everything's available. So I only have the 7 days for the videos to delete. Now, once I reach the affiliate stage, 14 days becomes the amount that they stay up. So even though 14 days is not thinking either, I'll still be uploading everything to YouTube. Also, the chances are is like, well, what happens if someone finds my YouTube before they find my Twitch? That's another thing to consider. They find my have multiple ways people are able to stuff. Also, some people prefer watching content on YouTube rather than just Twitch. That is a Tropius Steel type, and it's level 4. And I keep forgetting to level up my. Actually, I should do that right now. Before I do this, I should level up the. I need to level up the. Yeah, actually, so I got 2 nuggets. 2 nuggets and 1 big nugget. And then you look at like the pearls, you get a bunch of them from. Yeah, we'll save and do this. I already have a Tropius, but I don't have a Steel type one, so we'll might as well grab this to replace the other one that we have. What am I doing? Here's my. Trying to change the Pokemon. Somehow I went to the boxes. Okay. This. At least we can get some other things out of the way alongside Areas here. I'm guessing we're going to do like some sort of meeting outside Area 0 as well with all the people. Right, this Tropius might be a little bit difficult, but... I think I've only ever failed like one of these raids. actually just thought to myself, I haven't played Violet. I have not played Violet yet, so I think I've only seen Professor Turo in the... I think I saw him in one of the trailers. I saw him in one of the trailers, so I don't know how good he is as a professor, I guess, because I've barely seen Sada in the game so far, so... That's a lot of candies. Once my Quaquaval gets to level 100, I'm going to stop using the candies. That way I can hold them for when I need to use it on certain other Pokemon. To help them evolve and things. I might try and do those for the gimmicks Pokemon, actually. I think there's certain Pokemon I need to get to certain levels and do things. Back on the road. First type on this time. Purple, that's good. Fancy. First type one. I'll go over to this. Getting a lot of these along the way, which is nice. Hopefully we get some new Pokemon that I haven't got yet. We definitely want this. We definitely want this. I think these are a very rare Pokemon to find in the wild. We need to make sure we get this. Yeah, these are. I think you need to headbutt them out of trees, and they're a very rare spawn. But the fact that we've now got one in the thing, I think this is really this should be really good. It's going to save a whole bunch of time. Getting this is actually really good because we would have had to grind it through. Now, granted, we still have some Pokemon we need to headbutt out of trees, but I think Slap-Off is. I don't know what the percentage rarity is of Slap-Off, but I was told that it was very rare to find them, and you're actually better off just breeding two Vigoroths together, but now we don't have to worry about doing that. Tips more for 20 hours every day, making drowsy those that see it is. Wait, making? That doesn't make any sense. Making drowsy those that see it is one of its abilities. Now, that makes more sense. I read it slower. So we got Slack off. We don't need to worry about. Surprisingly, it's easier to get Vigoroth and Slacking than it is to get. Drifloon, we've already got the... I think I caught Drifloon. Right, we're nearly at Casio. Yeah, we're nearly at Cascarapa. But we'll cross the desert to get to there. This is another reason why I go around and instead of fast traveling, you can find on the way that you go, you can find more Pokemon that you're looking for. We found a really rare Pokemon, and that would have saved us, taken it several hours to potentially find. So I'm actually curious now with this DLC if there's going to be, if Nurse Miriam's going to get a class, and I'm also wondering if they're going to do something where Team Star have rebuilt their bases and maybe made them into something, because that would be an interesting storyline that they could keep continuing. I thought that was a... Found a mass outbreak of Bombardier. Huh. Okay. Oh, I see. I see, there's Bombardiers all over the place here. We already have Bombardier, so I don't need another one, but I ran into a mass outbreak. Ricky BTW Live, thank you for following, and welcome to the stream. We are on our way to Area Zero, actually. We are just about to, yeah, we're on our way to Area Zero. That is... what type is that? It's ground? We're on our way to Area Zero, so, heading towards the endgame, I guess I would say. Yeah, that would be ground. Thank you for the follow. We are going to battle this Pokemon though, because I don't think I have it yet. That is a... is that... I was gonna say, is that the Charcadet evolution? No, it's not. Oh, it's a Bishop. We already have a Bishop that I haven't got one with this yet. Why did I pick... I thought I selected, Quackleval. I guess I made a mistake there. I've done that. Right. Hopefully this is enough to... hopefully this is enough to not die. I think I made a mistake. Because I can't swap out once I pick a Pokemon in here. I was supposed to pick yeah, I was supposed to pick a Quackleval instead. I'll just focus on trying to damage them instead. We'll have to terrestrialize here, and can I terrestrialize it? Yes. I'm not going to use Brave Bird because it'll kill it. Brave Bird will kill that Flamingo. So we'll just focus on using Air Slash from this point. Shouldn't run out of time, I don't think, because using Scary Face constantly. So that's gonna give us any... Oh, we're getting, I think we're getting... Oh, the Sandstorm. I'm getting hit by the Sandstorm. Should have probably healed my Pokemon, actually, but, I'm trying to damage it down. We're getting hit by the Sandstorm. Fine. Still got plenty of time. Oh, okay, I can't terrestrialize anymore. Now we should do more damage. Keeps using Scary Face. Fine. Alright, we'll catch this because I have a Bishop, but I don't have the ground token. Yes, it is indeed Pokemon. It is indeed Pokemon. We just caught ourselves another Bishop, but we're very close to the end game, so we're heading towards Area 0, which is the place that we get to go to once we complete all the Victory Road, Path of Legends and Starfall Street requirements. We get to go to this area with the thing and finish the game off. But I have a lot of. This is probably going to get our Aquavile to level 100. So let's see. No. You have a dare. What is your dare? Yeah, I've got a lot of different Terra crystals actually. What is your dare? We'll have to see what this dare is. So yeah, I was intending on like finishing up for today at this point. That way we can start straight from here and thing. But I guess we'll wait to see what this dare is. What this dare is. So what we finished up today, we beat the Pokemon League. We beat the Pokemon League. We beat the beat Arvin, who then let us know that Alright, I'll see you later, Archon. Thank you for stopping by. We beat the Path of Legends, not Path of Legends. We beat Arvin, who let us know that we had to recruit a champion level trainer, as well as, someone who could hack things. Beat Clavel, beat Cassiopeia. The last thing we have to do is get 400 Pokemon, which I'm not going to focus on doing that until after I finish all the story stuff, because there's going to be plenty of Pokemon inside Area Zero, I'm guessing. Considering how large that area is. And I guess we'll see how that goes with that. And then obviously we completed the Starfall Strait thing by beating Cassiopeia and things like that. So now that we have all those people together, we have Cassiopeia, we've got we've got Penny, we've got Arvin, and we've got Nimona. And I guess we're all going to meet in Medali, and we're all going to go enter into Area Zero and fight the Professor and do all that. And that would finish the story, because I still haven't reached the, after we beat the Pokemon League, there was no, inputting the, what do I call it? No inputting the, not like the old games where you would register the Pokemon and then the credits would roll and then all that other stuff. None of that happened. So, we haven't reached that point yet. We haven't reached the Ed Sheeran song point yet, so that's unfortunate. But we will, potentially reach that the next time I stream, actually, because, I think that's all we got left to go. So I think I will probably end it here. We'll have a little bit of tracking back to Medali just to do, and then get started on Area Zero. And we'll see how things go from there, I think. So, I guess I'll do the outro here now. So, with all that said, be sure to like, comment, subscribe. Every like, comment, subscription viewing this video gets me posted monetization. Helps me with my content for all. Content become more accessible and easy to find. I upload all my past Plat reacts, as well as Let's Plays and Let's Plays to the YouTube channel, including Far Cry 6, Sifu, Quarry, Resident Evil 2 Remake, Octopath Traveler, Lego Star Wars Saga, Vertigo, Quest Score 5.7 Union, Cuphead, Stray, Marvel's Avengers, Dark Witch Anthology, The Devil in Me, Days Gone, Resident Evil 3 Remake, Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order, Like a Dragon Ishin, Resident Evil 4 Remake, Resident Evil 5, Triangle Strategy, as well as this game. I upload everything to my YouTube channel because I have a 7-day limitation on my videos before those apparently are deleted off of the site, and I'd like that for there to be a second spot for people to be able to view my content in the future as well. And also, because some people have a preference over YouTube than Twitch, at least it's permanently on YouTube when it's there. Twitch only has the 7-day thing. Also working on a Plat Play Pass segment for games on Switch. I had the Platinum Trophy for, coming along quite nicely as well. Also, a switching things up segment for games on the Switch, and more Triangle Strategy speedruns, hopefully in the future as well. And also get a notification when I go live if you're watching on YouTube. Follow me on Twitch at 50 followers. I'll be doing an Octopath Traveler Galdera speedrun, and we also reach affiliate, which may get monetization as well. Get to make a bunch of subscriber emotes and incentives to help support me and the channel going forward to the future. And I also get an extra 7 days of my videos being available on Twitch before they delete it off as well. And you'll also get a notification when I go live if you're watching on Twitch. Follow me on Twitter to be notified when I go live, and if you wish to add me on Discord, I will send you an invite to my friends' Discord server. Close to 2,000 members, still going strong. Topics and games to discuss there as well. I'm very active there, and you'll also get a notification when I go live if you're on there as well. And finally, if you're interested in who made my stream layout that I will be using for the future, as well as for other Pokemon and things as well, you can check out the link in the description box for their link as well. So with all that being said, have a good rest of the day, night, wherever you all are, and I will see you all later.